Rapport is resonance. Influence is dissonance. Together, they're the pulse that keep every conversation, every society, every love affair alive. Picture this as a giant orchestra. Every human you meet is a different instrument. Some polished, some cracked, some tuned to ancient songs. When you listen first, you hear their key. When you speak second, you can join the harmony. And when you dare to play a new chord, something in both of you evolves. Now imagine a world where no one listens first. Everyone shouts their melody over the others. That's the world of constant noise, social media, politics, dinner table arguments. No music, only volume. That's what happens when resonance dies and dissonance dominates. But swing to the other extreme. Only harmony, never challenge, and everything turns syrupy. Nothing grows in that sugar water. Evolution itself depends on creative tension. DNA mutates, ideas collide, sparks fly, and new life emerges. You need little dissonance to keep creation moving. So when you learn to balance rapport and influence, you become something rare. A conductor who can make chaos sing. What happens if you don't? The cost is subtle at first. You find yourself exhausted from explaining, unheard, unseen. People smile politely but drift away. Your influence decays, your leadership dulls. Your relationships flatten. It's not punishment. It's physics. Without rhythm, energy dissipates. Stay there long enough and life itself starts to sound like a background hum. And when you do learn it, you stop pushing. You start pulling. Like gravity pulling tides. The moment you mirror a breath, echo a word, find the value underneath a complaint, the invisible thread of trust begins to weave. You sense micro-expressions, micro-pauses, the language of the body. You speak in values, not arguments. People don't feel manipulated. They feel understood. And that's what opens the door for change. Neuroscience calls it limbic synchrony. Hearts literally syncing their rhythm. Psychology calls it pacing and leading. Physics would call it entrainment. Spirit calls it communion. Different names, same phenomenon. Energy aligning until it's ready to evolve. Zoom out, chunk up, and you see the karmic pattern. Every time you listen first, you reduce global entropy by one small unit. Every time you pace before leading, you turn potential conflict into collaboration. Multiply that by thousands of interactions, you get harmony, innovation, peace. Ignore it, you get noise, polarization, loneliness. That's the butterfly effect of rapport. So why do people fear it? Because real listening means losing control for a heartbeat. Because introducing dissonance means risking rejection. But look closely. Every leap of progress, every invention, every love confession, it began with that risk. Comfort zones, they're graves for potential. Dissonance is the crack that lets new light in. So here is the practical magic. Match first, breathe with them, pace, speak the truth that fits their world. Lead, introduce one new note that expands it. Try with a friend, a stranger, your reflection. Notice how the air changes when connection clicks. That's not hypnosis. That's humanity doing what it was wired to do. And as you get better, you'll find life itself starts to respond differently. Conversations flow. Projects move. Arguments soften. Even your inner dialogue, once noisy, begins to sound like music again. Rapport is resonance. Influence is dissonance. Balance them. You conduct your own evolution. Neglect them, and you play out of tune with the universe. The choice is ongoing, note by note. Every breath, every word is part of the song you're writing with the world.